most dominant UFC strawweight of all time, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, flirted with the flyweight waters, now back to 115 pounds. Truly a special striker with one of the best jabs in MMA.
It's so fast and it's so effective. She can almost neutralize her opponents with something as simple as a jab. But what makes Joanna Jedrzejczyk stand out from the others is that when you try to attempt a takedown, she makes you pay for it. She will beat you up with elbows as you try to back out of danger to get back to striking range, which is exactly where she wants you. Has massive star appeal, but also has the fighting skill to back it up.
She's confident, she's composed, she's conditioned, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk is back on the proving ground here tonight. Joanna Jedrzejczyk, once again, ready to engage in a big spot for tonight. All right, well, Daniel, this has got to be exciting for you to see this high-level wrestler arrive at a high-profile matchup like this. You followed her wrestling career in the amateur circuit, and now here she is trying to see how those skills will translate on the greatest MMA proving ground in the world.
You know, John, I speak to you privately about certain athletes, and I've said for a long time, there's a little girl that's lurking. There's a lady that's lurking. She went from a little girl to a woman, and now that woman steps into the UFC's octagon. How does she not only rely on the wrestling to guide her, use it as a backdrop, but you have to have all the skills if you want to go to the top. She does have the wrestling. Let's see what the rest of that skill set is.
Sure, and she's got the cardio right. She's always looking to advance position, but didn't want to engage us too much in terms of her striking improvements in our fighter meeting. So
watch and see is all she told me. Watch and see. We'll see.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randa Markos.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There is no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna Jedrzejczyk starts this challenge tonight. There's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
And there it is, the front kick lands for her early, so her words prove prophetic. She felt like that would be a good weapon against the wrestler, and she lands the front kick here early.
She said she had weapons to keep her at range. It seems as though she was talking about this beautiful front kick.
Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, there's that patented Joanna Jedrzejczyk jab. Might be the best jab for any man or woman in the UFC at present. Their head coach Mike Brown certainly thinks so. Oh, another nice combination there. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, another one. Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Jedrzejczyk's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Oh, near perfect execution on the switch kick by her there.
You have got to be a phenomenal athlete to pull this off, and she is exactly that.
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches. Good combination by Jedrzejczyk. Jedrzejczyk's left leg appeared to be damaged by that last kick, so could be an emerging storyline as this fight continues. Massive head kick. Back and forth we go. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Nice stick and move there by Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She's worked hard to shore some things up defensively, and she is certainly in a good striking groove here tonight. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown tonight.
It limits her approach. It limits everything that she can do. She's such a good wrestler that it generally will set up the strikes. It will generally set up everything that she wants inside the octagon. Right now, she's a one-dimensional fighter. When you take away that best skill, she's not as dangerous.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so different round, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
Oh, the damage to that leg starting to take its toll. You see her limping a little bit. Combination lands for her there. She would seem to be in the zone. Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that. Yes, she's in the zone. Everything that she throws seems to be finding its target.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Now she lands a leg kick. Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort tonight.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be put on display inside the octagon.
.30 seconds to go in round two. Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many of these shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
You got to think she's going to look to set up that overhand again. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Why fix what's not broken?
Oh, she's cut.
Oh, she caught the kick. All right. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh, right hand.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. You know, Jedrzejczyk's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Circling to her right. Just out of range with that right hook.
Oh, that's a nice strike. It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Markos is limping. That would suggest that the huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. Markos is going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Well, she absorbed way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the replay that caused the cut.
Yeah, she was on the receiving end of a beating, man. It did not look competitive, and when you get hit with shots like this, big shots, shots that matter, you start to show damage. That cut opened up, and she is really struggling with it now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these men.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to bite down on the mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the gum shield, ladies. Bite down.
Bite down.
Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now. Oh! She's hurt real bad.
Well, she's definitely getting up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. Trying to kick the leg out. Well, her team could throw in the towel at this point. She's hopping on one leg. Her calf is unrecognizable. That's been the story of the fight.
John, she's defeated. You can tell that she's defeated in her body language. Oh! She's getting up. Yep.
Just misses there with the left. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. The right hand just misses.
Oh, nice inside kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation. Oh, left hook.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Cannot take too many of those.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Looking at her. Goodness.
What a fight. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Randa Markos.
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight like TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted. She got it done.